The proposed virtual asset service providers VASP Bill 2025 may age out small players if passed. And in its current form, Yellow Card Senior Legal Counsel Allan Murugi says the government should consider a tier system in the provision of penalties and licensing, adding that high compliance costs and penalties may be unattainable for smaller players.
The Virtual Asset Service Providers VASP Bill 2025 aims to establish a comprehensive legal and regulatory framework for virtual assets and the entities that offer services related to them. The legislation has been positively welcomed by players. However, a section believes it could be made even better.
So that's actually going on, it's happening. A lot of Kenyans have adopted this, and it goes hand in hand with our adoption of mobile money. And I think most of you might know that M-Pesa also sort of works like a stablecoin. It may not be on the blockchain, but it sort of works like a stablecoin as well, because for every unit, 1 unit of M-Pesa, there is a Kenyan shilling somewhere in a trust account.
For example, the bill proposes fines of up to 10 million shillings and even possible prison terms for up to 5 years for infractions. Here, the government is hoping to edge out bad actors using virtual assets.
This is a new industry. Why are the penalties for the virtual assets higher than fintech players? So our suggestion was we can have the penalties slightly lower than the fintech industry, then tiered towards small, medium, large. And as the industry grows, the penalties grow, which is what happened in banking.
The VASP bill is currently under parliamentary consideration, where regulatory oversight will be shared between the Central Bank of Kenya and the Capital Markets Authority. But what else could be done to streamline the sector for the good of the economy?
You should have more of a progressive approach towards penalties. Let them be low as the industry grows and you see how much money is moving within the industry, the penalties grow. If you realize that the people in the industry are taking this particular thing for granted, then you add more penalties to that thing as compared to the other thing that the industry players are not necessarily doing.
The bill's successful implementation could position Kenya as a more attractive hub for crypto-related ventures in the region.
Industry players are now saying that the issue of virtual asset service provision is not a matter of large or small. However, they're looking for proportionality when it comes to issuing penalties to small players and big players alike. Allan, Aoko, Prime Edition.